Think about this. Every single day, over 8.5 billion searches are typed into Google. That's more than the total number of people on Earth, happening every 24 hours. But here's the real mystery. When you type just a few words, how does Google instantly scan the entire internet, which is larger than all the world's libraries combined, and serve you the exact answer in less than a second? In this video, we're going to peel back the curtain and uncover the invisible machine that powers Google search. By the end, you'll finally understand how search engines actually work, from crawling billions of websites, to ranking them with secret algorithms, to predicting what you want before you even finish typing. We'll break this down into 4 chapters: 1. The birth of search engines. 2. How Google actually works. 3. The secret of algorithms. 4. The future of search in 2025 and beyond. To understand Google today, we need to rewind to the early 1990s, the dawn of the internet. Back then, the internet was a chaotic jungle. Millions of pages existed, but there was no proper way to find them. If you wanted a website, you had to already know the exact address, like www.something.com, otherwise you were lost. This chaos gave birth to the very first search engines. Names you may not even remember today: Alta Vista, Lycos, Yahoo. They were pioneers, trying to index websites and make the web usable. But their systems were basic, they just matched keywords. If you typed best pizza, they'd simply look for websites with the word pizza written on them, even if those pages were junk. And then, in 1996, 2 Stanford students, Larry Page and Sergey Brin, had a revolutionary idea. Instead of just counting keywords, what if we ranked websites by importance? Their project, called Backrub, evolved into what we now know as Google. The key was a system called PageRank, a way of treating the web like a giant network of votes, where important sites get more weight. In other words, the internet went from a messy library with no catalog to a smart system that not only listed books, but also showed which books were the most trusted by readers. That's why Google quickly crushed its competitors and became the world's one search engine, a crown it still holds today, with over 90% of all searches happening on Google. Okay, so now we know how search engines were born. But here's the billion-dollar question. When you type something in Google, how does it magically bring you the right answer in less than a second? The secret lies in 3 main steps: crawling, indexing, and ranking. Let's break these down. Step 1 is called crawling. Imagine millions of little robots, called Googlebots, constantly traveling across the internet. Their job is to discover new websites and updates on existing ones. Just like a librarian walking through the aisles, scanning every new book that arrives, Googlebots scan every new page that appears online. Step 2 is indexing. Once the Googlebots find a page, Google tries to understand it. Think of this like taking notes. Google reads the text, looks at images, checks the layout, and stores it inside a giant digital library. This library isn't on a shelf. It's on massive servers spread across the world. Step 3 is ranking. Now, this is the magic part. When you search, Google doesn't search the live internet, it searches its own index. Then, it runs a complex algorithm that decides which results are the most relevant, useful, and trustworthy. The goal is to give you the best answer in the top position. But ranking isn't random. Google considers hundreds of factors: the quality of content, how many other sites link to it, the speed of the website, mobile friendliness, security, and even your own location. This is why, if you and your friend search the same word, you might see slightly different results. To put it simply, crawling is Google discovering content, indexing is Google storing content, and ranking is Google deciding which content matters most. All of this happens in the blink of an eye, faster than you can blink, literally. So here's the truth. The real magic of Google isn't just crawling or indexing. The real magic is in its algorithm. An algorithm is like a recipe. A set of rules Google follows to decide which website deserves to appear at the top of search results. The first version of Google's algorithm was called PageRank, created by Larry Page and Sergey Brin at Stanford University in the 1990s. PageRank measured a website's importance based on how many other websites linked to it. In simple words, if many trusted sites point to your page, Google thinks your page must be trustworthy too. But PageRank was just the beginning. Today, Google uses over 200 ranking factors. These include keywords, content quality, backlinks, site speed, security, mobile friendliness, and even user behavior, like how long people stay on a page after clicking. One of the most powerful ranking signals today is user experience. If people click your site but quickly leave, Google assumes the page isn't helpful. But if people stay, scroll, and engage, Google rewards the page with higher rankings. Google's algorithm also adapts to each person. That's why when two people search the same thing, they might get different results. Google personalizes based on your location, device, and past searches. And here's the wild part: Google is constantly updating its algorithm. In fact, it makes thousands of updates every year. Some are small tweaks, others are huge updates that can make websites disappear overnight if they don't follow the rules. So, when you search, Google isn't just matching words. It's running a massive, invisible system of rules, calculations, and AI predictions to give you the result that it thinks is best for you right here, right now. Now let's look ahead, because search engines are no longer just about typing words into Google. The future of search is smarter, faster, and far more personal than ever before. First, we have voice search. Instead of typing, people are asking questions to Alexa, Siri, and Google Assistant. By 2025, over half of all searches are expected to be voice-based. Next is visual search. Imagine pointing your phone's camera at a plant, and Google instantly tells you its name, care tips, and even where to buy it. Tools like Google Lens are making this a reality. And of course, AI-powered search. Google's new AI models can understand your intent, not just your words. For example, if you search best laptops for students, Google won't just give random links. It will analyze thousands of reviews and directly suggest the most relevant options. But with power comes problems. As search becomes more personalized, we may fall into what experts call the filter bubble, where Google only shows us what we like and hides opposing views. This can trap people in an information bubble. Another concern is data privacy. To personalize search, Google collects massive amounts of data about you, your location, searches, voice recordings, and even browsing history. Search engines are our digital compass guiding us, but also shaping what we see. Stay aware, clear history, adjust privacy, even try DuckDuckGo. Every search isn't just a query, it's a step into one of the most powerful systems ever built. And that, my friends, is the hidden world of search engines. Every time you type a word, press enter, and instantly get millions of results. There's an entire army of algorithms, crawlers, and data centers working at lightning speed to make it happen. Pretty amazing, right? But here's the bigger truth. Search engines don't just help you find information. They actually shape the way you think, the choices you make, the knowledge you absorb, even the products you buy. In today's digital age, understanding how search works isn't optional anymore. It's power, and you just unlocked a part of that power today. Now I want you to think about something. How often do you use Google in a single day? 10 times? 50 times? Maybe even 100 without realizing? That means search engines are your constant companions, quietly guiding your journey through the internet. The more you know about how they work, the smarter, safer, and more effective you'll be online. And this is just one chapter of our computer literacy series. We've already explored essential skills, cloud computing, artificial intelligence, and now search engines. But there's so much more to discover. Operating systems, cybersecurity, hardware, passwords. Every episode is designed to make you not just a computer user, but a computer master. So if you found this video valuable, and I know you did, don't just stop here. Hit that subscribe button right now so you won't miss the next episodes that will take your digital skills to the next level. And while you're at it, give this video a like, because every click of that button helps spread knowledge to thousands of learners just like you. And here's my challenge to you. Share this video with at least one friend or family member who uses Google every day but has no idea how it actually works. You'll be surprised at how much they'll thank you for it. Remember, the future belongs to those who are digitally smart. Don't just use technology blindly, learn it, master it, and use it to your advantage. Together, we're building not just knowledge, but confidence in a world that runs on computers and AI. Remember, the future belongs to those who are digitally smart. Don't just use technology blindly, learn it, master it, and use it to your advantage. Together, we're building not just knowledge, but confidence in a world that runs on computers and AI. This is Bit to Byte, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Computer Literacy series. Until then, stay curious, stay unstoppable, and keep exploring.